What's up, everybody? What's going on? Happy Friday. Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. Folks, my name is Michael Edward, former award-winning hedge fund trader, now the current head trader at True Trading Group. For those that do not know, TTG is the fastest growing, highest rated premium online trading educational platform and community where we all share the same goal. That is to learn, trade, and profit together. Right here on this YouTube channel, 6 nights a week, we go live totally free, where myself, other pro trader moderators, and special guests are going to drop golden nuggets and free lessons to help you to become a better and more profitable trader. If you guys are ready to learn, trade, and profit for real, you've come to the right place. Take a moment, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn on your notifications, never miss out on any one of these lives, and share this on your own social media platforms. We're live right now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. Welcome everyone joining us from those different platforms. Guys, why should you listen to what I share with you on these live streams? Because we go over a lot of educational stuff. I didn't figure this stuff out on my own. I was taught by other professional traders. My first job out of college, 2007, started working for a fund in New York City. And then 2008 was the stock market crash, the Great Recession, the housing market crisis. But during that time, I actually went on to receive one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. But before that, before they ever let me touch a dollar of their money, I first had to go through an educational training program, an intensive curriculum, had access to some of the best trading tools out there, and was part of a community of like-minded traders. And that is exactly what the True Trading Group platform is based on. Tonight's live stream is going to go down here as follows. We're going to start things off like we always do. That's a 20-minute Q&A session, your time to take advantage, ask me questions, whatever it is that you want to be discussing. Then we're recapping the week, and what a week it was. Whew! 5 trading days, 5 green days, some big time gains mixed in there. We're going to talk about all of that. I'll also answer questions about AMC and GameStop because I get a bunch of them every single day. But we're going to be breaking down also today's winning trades. Small win on AEHR, small win on AEHR. But where I made my money today, folks, was SPY put options for the second day in a row, a 29% gain today on SPY put options. We also had a 20+% gain yesterday on SPY put options. That's how we went ahead and finished out the week. And then we're going to also be talking about the importance of that real trading education. And then, folks, I'm going to show you how you could win a brand new Tesla or $30,000 this Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern right here live on this YouTube channel. I'm going to show you exactly how you can have a chance to win that. And then for those that are interested, I'm going to walk you guys through the entire TeachD platform so you see exactly what you get as a member of the TeachD family. And you bet your ass we are a family. Now, listen up, listen good. We're going to start that Q&A session right here, right now in just a minute. You've got myself, a trader with over 17 years now going on of experience in front of you saying, ask me anything. Do not be shy. All right. Do not be shy. Ask me anything. The only stupid question is the one not asked. I too had a day 1 in my trading career. There would not have been a day 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. had I not been asking questions and getting the help that I needed. And yes, we do have more laptops for tonight. I'll share that with you guys all here just in just a little while. Go ahead right now. Start typing. Fire away your questions right in chat. Let's start that Q&A. Don't be shy, gang. Type those questions right in chat. We'll get some time for people to log on. I know it's Friday. I know you guys are eager to start your weekend, but we're going to recap. We got a lot to talk about before we do. How would you read the market right now for AMC? Screw it. Okay, sure. I said I was going to talk about AMC later in the live stream. Right now, things do not look good for AMC. I have, I'll pull up the chart here for AMC. This is not a good sign for AMC today. Today is actually pretty bearish price action, just like we've seen for the last 2.5 weeks now. A lot of bearish signals on AMC. I just got out of put options on AMC. If you guys follow my channel for a while, on July 6th, I bought put options on AMC. Got out of those just the other day this week on Wednesday for a 239% gain on those put options was an absolute monster of a trade, but this thing still looks like it's going to go lower. I think AMC is probably going to get back down into the mid to high 20s is kind of where I think AMC is going to settle. I'll just break down for you real quick. I was going to do this later in the live, but we'll do it now. I know so many people ask me these questions, so we'll do it now. If you caught my live stream last night, I went over this the exact price action you saw in AMC today. I talked about this last night. And you had, I want to bring to your attention, you had a major support level here around 51, 52. Once that level broke, you'll see we bounced back, tried to get back above that level, failed to do so, and then we sold off. Well, that $40 level, that $39, $40 level was also a major level of support. Was also a major level of support. Well, we broke that level on Wednesday. Wednesday, that level broke. Yesterday, you had this bounce back day, and today that bounce continued, but we were unable to get back above that $39, $40 resistance area. And now you're basically almost engulfing the entire bounce that AMC had yesterday. You're almost engulfing that entire candle here now today. That I still remain bearish on AMC. I'm not ready to say that this is ready to turn around. I'm not ready to say that this is a reversal yet. I think AMC is going to get down $28, somewhere in that mid to high 28 range is where eventually I think AMC kind of settles out. But I do still think that this has more downside. Some people may not be happy to hear that, but folks, I don't sugarcoat anything. I will always tell you my honest opinion about every single stock. I don't care if the ticker symbol is AMC or XYZ. It doesn't mean the stock can't bounce, guys. It doesn't mean the stock can't bounce. I'm just giving you what I'm seeing on the chart for the short term. Now, a month from now, 2 months from now, 3 months from now, 6 months from now, could this be at $70? Sure. I don't know. Why not? But what I'm telling you is based on what I'm seeing in the chart right now today, I don't see anything that tells me the stock is going to go higher in the next couple of days. So I think that you still have a little bit more downside on AMC before eventually settling in the 20s and then maybe making another bounce, and then maybe you can bounce from that level. That's kind of what I'm seeing right now on AMC. Do you think markets continue to pull back Monday with the Delta variant spreading? I don't think the reason why the market's going to pull back further is going to be the Delta variant spreading. The reason why the markets pulled back today was consumer confidence and inflationary data coming out of the Michigan numbers. They were very bad today. Okay, they were very bad. That data was not very good. The data that came out today shows that consumers do not believe the Fed. They do not believe inflation is transitory and temporary. They are concerned about inflation. They're worried about it. They're worried about the price of all of the things that they consume going higher. And I'm not surprised that that data today came back as bad as it did, because it's real easy for the Fed to say that inflation is transitory. It's pretty hard to convince the average American consumer that it's transitory, because they're the ones experiencing it. They're the ones that are going to fill up their gas tank and they're paying $4 or $5 a gallon again. They're the ones that are going to the grocery store. They're the ones that are just going to any store, okay, to put all this together. So they see the inflation, they feel the inflation. So I'm not surprised that that data was bad. I'm not surprised that that data was bad. So I think that's why you're getting this pullback in the market. I don't think it's because of the Delta variant. Do I think the pullback could last, could continue? I do. I do think that this pullback could continue. I think that the SPY could pull back to the mid 420s, 424, 425, 426, somewhere in that region, I think is well within reach. We have not had a pullback last longer than 3 days since last year. You got to go all the way back to October to find the last time the SPY pulled back more than 3 days. So if we get a pullback on Monday, you're going to be talking about, that third day pullback would be Monday. And we really have not seen that since last year. Okay, you really haven't had a 3-day pullback. All you gotta do is look at a chart of the SPY. You're going to be pressed to find more than 3 days where the SPY went down without experiencing some type of bounce back or recovery day. So, I think that there's a little bit of air pocket down here. If you go to a 15-minute chart on the SPY, you have a couple of levels here. You have this gap fill at 431, which is right where we went to today. We have filled this gap. Once you get beneath that gap fill, your next support level is 429.50. And then your next support level after that is going to be down here around 428. Your next support level after that is going to be down there at 427. So it's like, I think you have a little bit of room if you can get down below that gap fill at 431. And then that takes you into like those high 420s. And then that's, I think, where the market can kind of settle itself in. All right, so that's kind of what I'm going to be looking for next week. I will join if you can answer in your professional experience how they keep shorting. Mark, first of all, don't join True Trading Group because I just answer one question for you. Yes, I want you and others to join, but for the right reasons so that you can have the best chance for success. Don't just join because, I'm going to answer one question for you. And to ask you, how do they keep shorting? There's such an insane misconception and false information being spread about how hedge funds short, about, how people can come in and naked short a stock. With regards to AMC, I haven't even checked what the latest short position percentage is, but it's nowhere near 100% of the float like how you had in the GameStop situation. The GameStop situation was pretty crazy because the GameStop situation was actually there were more shares short in GameStop than there were available in the entire float, which doesn't make sense because that means that's how you have naked shorts. How could you be short more than the shares that are actually out there? Because in order to short a stock, you've got to borrow it. There are plenty of shares out there in AMC. And institutions and hedge funds, not only can they naked short, but they can also get borrows from prime brokers and from other institutions and from other funds that you as a retail trader do not have access to. You can get borrows in hedge fund. I don't know if you guys ever watched the show Billions, but Billions actually had a couple episodes that were geared around a short position that Bobby Axelrod was putting on, and he was actually talking to another fund that actually owned a lot of shares and was asking if he can borrow those shares so he can put a play on. That's real. That actually does happen. So, for you to ask, how do they keep shorting? It's not necessarily that they keep shorting. You have to realize that people come in and go long, people come in and sell, people go short, people cover their shorts. When you have short positions, it's not necessarily just every single day a hedge fund comes in and just keeps adding to their short position. They'll short it, they'll short it, they'll short it, it'll drop, they'll cover some, they'll short it again, they'll cover some, they'll short it again. It's not just like every day they're just shorting the stock every single day and you're like, how is this happening? How do they keep adding more shares? Hedge funds are not going to do that. You have to realize the risk profile that these funds have. A hedge fund manager, now, of course, sometimes they'll go outside of their risk profile. You saw that happen with Viacom. Viacom, with that whole situation, that hedge fund completely blew up. They got way outside their risk tolerance. They actually started to bring down losses in the prime brokers that were giving them leverage on the position. They actually brought them down with them. A couple $1 billion loss for companies like Citigroup and these other companies that were prime brokers for that hedge fund. But most funds out there have risk profiles. They can't just endlessly short a stock because if the stock starts to move higher, they're going to have to get out of that position and still maintain some resemblance of risk management on that position. You can't just allow yourself to get blown up. You're not going to have a hedge fund that's going to go from $1 million short to 5 million to 10 million to 50 million to 100 million to a $500 million short position. That's not going to happen. What you're getting right now is you're getting a lot of institutions and a lot of other hedge funds can easily get borrows and locates on shares because there's enough shares that are out there on AMC. It's heavily shorted, but it's not like you're looking at 100% of the float that is short. And they're saying they think the stock is overvalued. They think it's going lower, so they're going to short it. And then as the stock drops, they might cover some of that position, take some profit. They might short it again. And that's how you're getting this play. And there's just simply right now, there's just a lot more people that want to sell AMC than there are that want to buy it. The hype surrounding AMC has kind of settled down a little bit. And once that buying started to slow down, short sellers, they get confident. They put pressure on the stock. They might add to their positions. You get that drop. They take their profit, and then they'll add more on bounce backs. And that's what you saw happen on like the 8th and the 9th. On the 8th and the 9th, when AMC bounced back and could not get back over that major resistance level, you had a lot more people come back in and short that stock again and then ride it back down. So it's not like one stagnant short position. These short positions are agile. They'll cover, they'll short more, they'll cover, they'll short more. So there's so much misinformation being spread about how hedge funds short stocks. It's actually pretty concerning and terrifying at some of the false information that I've seen out there. But that's my 2 cents. So I don't know. I hope that was helpful to you, but you ask enough people, you eventually hear what you want to hear, right? You ask enough people, if you ask one person a question, they give you an answer that you don't like, you're going to go and ask somebody else. They give you an answer you don't like, you're going to go and ask somebody else, and you'll do that 10 times until one person tells you what you want to hear. To use the indexes to dictate how you're going to play the market, long, short, smaller position, etc. Yes, it's very, very important for you. This is specifically if you're a mid or large cap trader. If you're a small cap trader, you don't necessarily have to pay as much attention to the overall markets because small caps are not going to be affected really by overall markets. They're going to be very isolated incidents where you're going to have maybe some kind of piece of news or something that's going to cause like a $3, $4, $5 stock to gap up and give you some kind of action that day. But if you're a large cap trader or a mid cap trader, you must know what the market's doing. You don't ever want to find yourself going long a stock if the overall markets are visibly and clearly weak. Like if the NASDAQ is rolling over, making new lows, you don't want to sit there and get long call options on Apple if the overall NASDAQ is rolling over. So you always want to make sure that you have a good finger on the pulse of sentiment in the overall markets. And every single day in TTG pre-market, every day I walk people through what I think about the overall market. So I think we're going to move up today. We're going to move down today. That's kind of what I use it for. I'll use the overall markets kind of for kind of gauge sentiment and make sure that I'm always on the right side. It's like you don't want to be short a stock the day that the market's ripping 500, 600, 700 points to the upside. You want to try to go with the overall flow because when you're trading large caps, you have a much greater chance of, a rising tide lifts all ships type of situation, especially if it's a large stock that's a big weighting in an overall index. Like if you're trading something like an Apple, a Microsoft, a Boeing with regards to the Dow, like if you're trading something like that, those are big, big, big weightings in the indexes. So you want to just be mindful of that. And you want to be careful to not buck the trend and try to short, something when the overall markets are ripping higher or vice versa. How important is the movement of the market for penny stocks? Sometimes the market falls, but this kind of stocks fly. No relevance whatsoever. Really no relevance. Because penny stocks have nothing to do with like the overall market at all. It's like they might as well just trade on their own in their own world. Hey, Mike, do you track your daily trades in a spreadsheet or other type of journal so you can see P&L of the day? We absolutely do. Okay, so guys, we're fully transparent in True Trading Group. We have a trading journal on our website that literally tracks not just myself, but every single moderator in True Trading Group. We have a trading journal that tracks every single buy and every single sell that every moderator makes. So you can go and you can actually see all the wins, all the losses, all the break evens, and you can see how you would be performing had you been following along with all the different moderators trades. And there you have it. There is our, thank you, Adam. So there is the trading journal that is on the website that literally tracks all of our trades. It gives you the timestamp on the trade execution. It gives you the price. All right, it gives you everything. It gives the percentage gain or the percentage loss. You guys can see everything in the trading journal. Just joined yesterday and already learned so much. Much love, Mike and the TG team. Nice, my boy Trent. Welcome, brother. Welcome to the TGD family, Trent. Music to my ears. Just joined up yesterday. Already learned a ton. That's what I like to hear. The TG triangle is something you learned at the fund? No, actually, the TG triangle is something I came up with on my own. The TG triangle is basically so let me go back. I teach my members, this is what I did learn at the fund, how to identify A+ setups. Okay, that's the one thing I learned at the fund, how to identify A+ setups. Not every setup is created equal. Like you can look at a bull flag. You can show me 10 bull flags. I can show you 2 of the bull flags that I love, 5 that I think are okay, and 3 that I think are terrible. All right, setups and chart patterns are not the same thing. Like I said, a bull flag is a chart pattern. But there's a lot of other elements to an overall trade setup or a chart setup than just the pattern itself. So what I learned was how to use multiple indicators and understand how those indicators work in conjunction with one another to help me identify high probability patterns. So an A setup, let's say, maybe has a 70 to 75% probability. A B setup, maybe 60 to 65% probability. And a C setup is maybe a 50-50 coin flip. As traders, you want to identify and have the patience to wait for and identify and capitalize on A+ setups. Put yourself on the right side of that probability over and over and over again. That's what I learned at the fund. Now, when it comes to the TT triangle, for those of you that are experienced traders, you might recognize that the TT triangle that I use is a variation of the very commonly known ABCD pattern. So the ABCD pattern, very common pattern. You guys, I'm sure, can Google it or look it up. But the TC triangle is essentially an A+ ABCD pattern. So it's an ABCD pattern when very specific criteria are met. So I basically just took that chart setup and I applied what I learned at the fund with what makes a setup A+. And this is something you guys learn as a member of True Trading Group is what makes an A+ setup versus a B or a C. How do you make that distinction? There's a lot of factors that go into that. There's volume profile. Like there's certain setups when you want the volume to be increasing. There's other points during that setup when you want the volume to be decreasing. That's got a big factor in the quality of a setup. And then you're looking at the different indicators and how these different indicators are working in conjunction with one another to give you that A+ setup. And that's something that I did learn at the fund. I teach you guys all this as a member of True Trading Group, and you'll learn all of that, how to identify A, B, C, and make the distinction between the 3. The hedge funds borrow stocks from brokerage to short a stock. And what is the difference between a broker and hedge funds? Please explain this. Yes. So, but when you're talking about a broker, like E-Trade is a broker. You know, TD Ameritrade's a broker. Charles Schwab is a broker. Hedge funds don't use E-Trade, Thinkorswim, and Charles Schwab. Hedge funds use what's called prime brokers. Now, these are larger institutions that only will cater to very large institutional investors. There's also funds of funds that hedge funds can use where other hedge funds will invest and back another fund. Again, this is something that actually goes on in that show Billions. That's real, you know, where it's called a fund of funds, where you can actually, and you know, other situations where you have one hedge fund will invest money into another hedge fund and give them backing, give them support, and actually give them leverage on their own money. So you can do that. You also have prime brokers where you can have, like, you know, Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, Citigroup. These are going to be companies that will provide, you know, billions of dollars in leverage and 2 hedge funds. So, that's where they're going to be getting their borrows from. But like I said, in the example with Billions, when you actually can, if you know another fund that has a large position and you want to borrow those shares, technically you could, and that's all done through the prime broker. So hopefully that helps answer your question. I've been a member for a week. I've been trading successfully for years, but I'm still learning every day and can honestly say that this is a solid group of traders, people, real, caring, true. Nice, Brent, man. Brent, welcome to the family, brother. Welcome to the family, and I'm really glad to hear that. I always love, chopping it up with experienced traders. We have the thing about True Trading Group, guys. There really is something for everyone, and Brent is a perfect example and can attest to that. Brent is a successful trader for years, and is saying still learning every day, and that's the key. Don't ever get, no matter how good you guys become, no matter how successful you become, don't ever get arrogant. Always remember, you'll forever be a student of the market. You've always got to keep on learning and keep on furthering your education and continue to improve and continue to get better. But you guys can see in True Trading Group, there's something for everybody. Whether you've never traded stock a day in your life or you've been trading for 25 years, there's something for you in True Trading Group. In TTG, we have a lot of members that never traded a stock a day in their life until they joined True Trading Group. We've also got licensed financial professionals. We've got a broker that's been a broker at Morgan Stanley for over 20 years. You have a wealth manager who manages money for 50 high net worth individuals. And we've got, and everything in between, right? And everything in between. So there's something for everybody inside of True Trading Group. Ooh, I like that. Siopolis, so a master is not a master if he calls himself a master. I like that. What were the strategies you employed in a bear market? Ghost Rider, short, 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 short. So in 2008, I'll tell you guys, in 2008, I received a Trader of the Year award from the fund that I worked at. And that was because of short positions that I had on the banks. So for those that were around back then, if you guys remember, Bear Stearns went bankrupt, Lehman Brothers went bankrupt. Those stocks, went down to nothing. But I had short positions on the other banks. I had short position on Lehman Brothers, I had short position on Goldman Sachs. There was, at that time, you had like Bank of America, I think went down to like $3, $4, something like that. Think about that. Bank of America, literally. Think about that. Bank of America. I'm pretty sure. Let me see. I'm pretty sure it went down to $3. If my memory has me. Yep, it sure did. Bank of America in 2009. $2.53 is the low in 2009. For Bank of America. Okay. So that's how crazy things were in 2008 and 2009. But in a bear market, you want to understand how to take advantage, how to make money when stocks go down. This is something I teach in True Trading Group. We actually have a course, part of our curriculum, which you get access to all the courses when you become a member. There's no like special pro or VIP courses that cost more money. When you become a member, you get access to every course we have. One of the courses we have is how to trade in a down market. And this goes over shorting strategies, put option strategies, hedging strategies. When market ways, you can make money. You can short individual stocks. You can buy put options on individual stocks. You can buy put options on the indexes. You can go long volatility ETFs like the UVXY. You can buy call options on the VIX or UVXY. There's different ETFs that are like double leverage and triple leverage ETFs for volatility. And there's inverse ETFs that will go up as the markets go down. There's so many different things at your disposal that a lot of people just don't know about. They just think that, when the markets go down, I just lose money. It doesn't have to be that way. You can make a lot of money while markets are going down. In March of 2020, when the markets were crashing, we absolutely crushed it. At that time, I was trading the TVIX. Now, the TVIX is not around anymore. That was a triple leverage ETF by Credit Suisse, I believe was a Credit Suisse product. And that thing went from like $10 to like $1,000. It was crazy. It was crazy. That thing was moving $50, $60 every day. But that product is no longer around. They actually got rid of that because the leverage was just too crazy. And the volatility and everything kind of blew that fund up, and they decided it was too risky and they got rid of it. So RIP TVIX. But there's so many different ways. Point being, there's so many different ways for you guys to make money in down markets. And there's an entire course in the teaching curriculum that teaches you how to do that. The room made a lot of money today while the market was down, so it can be done. Yes, D. Yeah, today, guys, the markets were down. Markets were down today, and we made really good money today. We made really good money today. Put options on the SPY. I'm going to recap that trade for you guys in just a moment. But just to put into perspective for you, there you have it. There's the down move today. We went from 436 all the way to 431. So a 5-point move. A 5-point move. Guys, what I'll do here, I'll actually recap this trade for you right now, actually. Let's just get right into it, right? Let's get right into it while we're here. And I have you guys here. Let me just refresh my screen so there's no buffer. All right, so here we go. So here's the SPY. Let's talk about this. I'll just recap the trade now, guys. We'll get right into it, all right? So here's a little recap of the SPY. Now, a couple things that I want you all to notice, because this is what I noticed today that helped me put this trade on. Now, right off the open, we gapped up today. Okay, right at the open, we gapped up, and then we sold. We had a quick pullback. Now, this pullback was happening before that data came out, that Michigan data came out with consumer confidence and the inflation numbers. Once that came out, the markets really dropped. Once that news came out and that data came out at 10 o'clock, that to me was the catalyst to say we're going to be weak today, because we have a fundamental catalyst to be weak, and we also had a technical reason to be weak. Let me explain to you the technical reason to be weak, because a lot of this technical reason is why I went after this trade and had the confidence to hold this position for as long as I did. I entered this trade at around 10:30 in the morning Eastern time, and I didn't get flat until after 3 o'clock Eastern time in the afternoon. I held this trade for, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, about what? 4.5 hours, something like that. 5 hours, 4.5 to 5 hours, something like that. So to have that kind of conviction and to have that kind of confidence, I have to have both a technical reason and a fundamental reason to support me holding this position for as long as I did. This trade required a lot of patience, a lot of discipline. And this is something I actually talked about on last night's live stream. If you guys did not have a chance to view last night's live stream, I highly recommend and suggest you go back and check it out when we're done here. It's a really, really good lesson on patience and discipline. And I made almost an identical trade today in the SPY as I did yesterday in the SPY. Almost identical. So again, fundamental catalyst, that data came out. It was bad consumer numbers, bad inflation expectation numbers from consumers. That took the markets down significantly. It took us from red to green, from what was a big gap up to what all of a sudden turned into a pretty decent red day. So I'm saying to myself at this point, I think we've got more room to the downside because of that fundamental reason. But what about the technical reason? What I want you to notice here is a couple of things. Because today we had the gap up, and the gap up sold off and went red, right? That's now the second time in a row that a gap up went red, because look at this. Okay. This action, and then you had the gap down, and we were unable to attempt to go green. Okay, so here's what I want to show you. You have today a big gap up, sold off. You had yesterday a gap down, continued lower. The day before, a big gap up, sold off. That is not the price action that we have been seeing in the overall markets for the last several months. For the last several months, gap ups, rally. For the last several months, sell-offs, bounce back. Right? In the last couple months, gap ups, rally. Do you see what you guys see what I'm trying to point out here? You see the difference in the price action? It's the complete opposite of what we've been seeing over the last several months. Over the last several months, every big gap up, the market's extended higher. For the last several months, every pullback, okay, was bought and we bounced back. That is not the case these last couple of days. So this price action is what led me to already feel this little bit of weakness in the market. And then once you added that fundamental catalyst of weakness, it was game on. It was game on to the downside. So it's that coupling that made me feel confident enough to go ahead and buy put options. And that's exactly what we did right there. Okay, right there, I'll give you guys the exact stamp on it. Where are we at? Okay, at 10:47 a.m., I bought a tier 1 SPY July 23rd expiration $432 strike put option at $2.46. Right, at $2.46. I then added to a full-size position, tier 2, at 11:05 a.m. right there. I add to a full tier 2 position, same exact thing, July 23rd expiration, $432 strike put option at $2.47. So my average was $2.47 because tier 1 is 25% of my size. That was at $2.46. I bought the rest of my position at $2.47. So my average is really $2.47 on this trade. Okay, $2.47. Now, we tried to break through the lows here today. All right, we tried to break through the lows here. And every time we tried to break through this low, we could not break it. Could not break it, could not break it, could not break it. At this point, I'm saying to myself, I expect support at yesterday's low. Yesterday's low was right beneath our low of the day today, which was 433. So right below 433, I've got yesterday's low. I expect there to be some support down there, and we can't break, can't break, can't break. So I went ahead and I took a small piece of profit off the table, not because it was a profit target, but because the market just would not crack. And I'm saying to myself, if we don't break right now, we probably go back up and test VWAP. I said this to all my members in chat today. All my members, you can all verify and confirm exactly what I'm saying to you right now is exactly how it went down in chat. I came on the mic, I go, guys, I'm going to take 25% of my position off the table here just to reduce my risk. All right. And I took some profit off at $2.55. Not a big profit. I'm in from 247, but that's not the point. The point was to reduce my risk because I felt like the markets could bounce from here before continuing lower. And I'm going to lose time value on these options because of time decay. If the markets don't go down for another 2 or 3 hours, the value of my option contract is going to go down because of time decay. Now, if you don't understand how options work or what time decay means, don't worry about it. We've got beginner options courses. We've got advanced option courses in the curriculum. It'll walk you through options. You'll get to know them like the back of your hand. Don't sweat it. Okay. So I reduced the size of my position there. Why was that so important for me to do? It was so important for me to do that because it allows me now the freedom to calmly hold during a bounce back, because now the market bounces and starts to go against me. Now, these contracts start to go down now, well below my 247 entry point. But now I'm only in 75% of my position size, not my full 100% position size. So I'm a lot more comfortable. I'm not risking as much as I was when I entered this trade. So I have a little bit more comfort, not confidence, but comfort. that I can allow the stock the room that it needs to work itself through. Now, I want you to notice this orange line on my screen. This orange line is my VWAP indicator, okay? Volume weighted average price, right? It's volume weighted average price. Now, why is it significant today? Because at not one point throughout this entire day did we trade above VWAP. As soon as the market opened, we sold off. And you can see this orange line on my screen was above the price of the stock literally the entire day. What you'll also see is I drew out for you my Fibonacci retracement levels. I drew out for you my Fibonacci retracement levels. And what do you notice? Right here, my VWAP indicator lines up with the 38.2 Fibonacci retracement level. And that created a beautiful area of resistance that held the stock under VWAP during lunchtime. And as soon as we came out of lunchtime, we got the crack, we got the rollover, and now the TTG fam and I start peeling profits off the table. We took profit here on the break through that low of the day. We took another piece of profit as we extended lower, and I took my final piece of profit off the table right there in front of 431.50 at $3.19 a contract. That's good for a 29% gain on that final take profit. But this really required a lot of patience. So again, these square boxes are my entries. First entry, second entry, first take profit, second, third, fourth. Okay. This is how we made money today while the markets were going down. Buying a put option at $2.47 and then final take profit at $3.19 with taking profit along the way. It's not a huge, it's not like a monstrosity home run of a trade, but it's a solid win. And it's a trade that really required patience, discipline, proper position sizing. I'll show you guys how to do this. My team and I will show you how to do this. Okay, a lot of my TTG fam made money with put options yesterday with me, put options today with me. The last 2 days, the markets have gone down. And we've made money by buying put options in the SPY to capitalize on this down movement. If any one of my teaching members, if you guys made money in put options, in any put options, you made money in put options this week, you guys can sound off, comment in chat right now if you guys are making money while the markets are going down. So guys, don't sweat it. I'll show you guys how to do all this. Like I said, we actually have an entire course that is dedicated to trading in a down market. And I teach you guys how to trade options. Even if you guys have small accounts, options are a beautiful way if you know, because if you have a small account, you're not really going to be able to, nice. Greta DeSantis goes, my best week to date. Brent Beaver says a very big green week, mostly on put options. I love it. David Padilla says, guys, it's not just the trades. It's listening to Mike explain why something is happening while it happens. Came for the trades, stayed for the education. Hell yes. Yep. Hell yeah. Made a good chunk on SPY and Apple puts. Thomas, great job. Matt CG, great job. Lynn Wright. Ghost Rider made money on this very specific play with a small account. Kevin made money on SPY puts yesterday. I love it. I love it. Bruce made money on the UVXY options. Great job, guys. Oh, nice. Elon Musk cat cleaned up on Toner's UVXY calls. Great job. Yeah, guys, Toner, Chris Toner is one of our other moderators. He's a pro options trader that's been trading options for almost 20 years. And he had the same idea, but a different way to play it. So I got put options in the SPY. He bought call options on UVXY. So UVXY is an ETF that tracks the VIX. The UVXY, okay, when the markets go down significantly, the UVXY goes up. So Same trade idea. And this is what I mean by, there's so many different ways for you to make money while the markets are going down. A lot of people just don't know it. And this trade is a prime example of that, where Toner and I, same idea, executed two different ways. Toner, call options on UVXY. Me, put options on the SPY. Two completely different trades, same idea. Right? So a lot of our, so you see how SPY went down, UVXY went up. Right? You guys see that? Tripled what my paycheck normally brings me with this one put alone. Israel Lopez. Yes. Yes, my brother. Yes. Killing it. Tripled your check. I love it. It's a solid play, guys. Solid play. So if you listen, if you guys are worried or you're scared that if you think the market's overpriced, overextended, if you're worried about inflation, you're worried about a stock market crash, you guys got to get your butts in TTG and get an education so you can understand how to make money when the markets go down. Stop just sitting there in complete awe watching your 401k go down, and start actually making money on the way down so that you can offset value you're losing in your 401k. You can actually make money on your way down in your trading accounts. And then you can take those profits and you can stuff it and add it right to your 401k at cheaper prices. If the markets pull back 20, 25%, wouldn't it be great to make a boatload of money while the markets go down and then take that money and then buy the stocks that are in your 401k when they're 20% cheaper? Wouldn't that be great? Instead of just watching that value go down and just not know what to do. That's exactly what I did in March. In March, we made a boatload of money on the way down, and then I just started buying everything in my long-term portfolio. I bought like every tech stock I can get my hands on. And now those stocks, many of them are up over 100% since then. That next opportunity will come. I think it comes when the Fed raises interest rates. When the Fed raises interest rates, I think you're looking at a 20 or 30% pullback in the markets. Now, I know that my family, my THD fam and I, we're going to be positioned, we're going to be in put options or on the SPY. Maybe they'll be in call options on the VIX or UVXY. We're going to capitalize and we're going to profit on that action. We'll be ready for it. We're educated enough to understand how to capitalize in that down market. You guys got to make sure that you get yourself an education so you can do the same. And then once the dust settles on the next pullback, have the education to understand where opportunity lies once the dust settles. Because whenever the market crashes, it's an opportunity. Go back and look at every single stock market crash. It's an opportunity. And if you guys look right now at a weekly chart of the SPY, right, every single stock market crash leads to an opportunity. Every single stock market sell-off leads to an opportunity. Okay. Every single stock market crash leads to an opportunity. Every stock market crash leads to an opportunity. Get yourself an education so that you understand how to capitalize and when to capitalize when the markets do in fact go down. Stop being a deer in headlights when this stuff happens. This is now 2 consecutive days in a row when everyone's like, oh my God, my 401k, my long-term portfolio, because yes, the markets went down for 3 days. Big deal. It's 3 days. But we're making money on the way down. It was a great job today, guys. Okay, it was a really great job. I'm proud of everybody. I'm proud of my team. These trades required a lot of patience. They required a lot of discipline, and we stuck to our game plans and we capitalized on it. Guys, seriously, all jokes aside, when you have a chance, go back and watch the live stream from last night. It's a great stream about patience, about discipline, about sticking to your game plan. That's exactly what we did. Again, like the lessons from last night's live stream, we implemented those exact same lessons again today in order for us to pull profits out of the market. Okay? So make sure you guys are doing that. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Where are we at? right, guys. Okay. All right, so guys, so listen up. All right, so that wraps it up there. That's the trade recap there on the day. Those were those SPY put options. What I want to now remind you all about is this Sunday. Okay, I told you earlier in the live stream, I'm going to tell you guys how you can have a chance to win $30,000 or a brand new Tesla. This Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on this YouTube channel, live, I'm going to be giving away a brand new Tesla Model 3 or $30,000 cash. It's up to the winner. The winner chooses cash or the car. All you need to do to be included in this giveaway is to be a member of True Trading Group by midnight Saturday. You've got to be a member of True Trading Group. That's it. Okay, that's it. If you're a member, every single member of TTG, your name will be in, you can register for the giveaway to have your name included in the giveaway. That's it. Just be a member. And you guys have a chance to win 30 grand or a Tesla. It's going to be a hell of a lot of fun. So you guys better make sure you set your reminders and do not miss that giveaway come this Sunday. All right. Now, I'm about to show you guys the entire TTG platform. Oh, and also tomorrow's Weedapalooza. Tomorrow's Weedapalooza. So I told you, with your membership to True Trading, we do a lot of workshops and webinars with members. We do them on weekends. We do them on weekdays. Tomorrow's Weedapalooza. Anyone that is interested in the cannabis space, Jason, the Wolf of Weed Street Spatafor, one of our trading moderators, also a partner in True Trading Group, is going to be hosting a Weedapalooza workshop that's going to break down all things cannabis related. He's going to tell you the stocks he likes the best, the stocks he likes the worst, what he expects over the next couple of months, what he expects over the next couple of years. Guys, if you are interested at all in the cannabis sector, this is a must-attend event. It's totally free for TTG members. Just go right into the chat room tomorrow, 12:30 p.m. Eastern. That's when Weedapalooza is going to kick things off with Jason. All right? So you guys can make sure if you're interested at all whatsoever in the cannabis sector, this is a must-attend event. Totally free for all of our members. You have to be a member of True Trading Group by midnight tonight in order to attend Weedapalooza. Midnight tonight to attend Weedapalooza. Okay, otherwise you guys will not be able to attend. Now, I'm going to get into right now, I'm going to show you guys what's included with the TTG platform. Before I do, I want to actually know who is here on the live stream that's not a member of True Trading Group. Go ahead and type the letters TTG in chat right now if you're not a member of True Trading Group. Vape have Jane, Edward Kaufman, M. Lefber, Jalsa Party, Shakur, Sleopolis, Bradecki, Eric Walker, High Tensions, Godinus, Hannah Savage, Melanie, there you go. Thank you, Melanie. Vishal Mirza, Leonard, King Lee TV, Sean Johnson just wants a shout out. Sean, what's up? Great, guys. Also, Shakur says, TTG, but I'm planning to join tonight. Shakur, man, I look forward to trading with you. All right, guys, beautiful. So all of you that are typing TTG in chat, welcome, welcome, welcome. Now, for all of you that just typed it, I want you all to understand that True Trading Group is a 1-year all-inclusive membership. It's normally $2,212, but from now until midnight on Sunday, you can save 41%, brings the price all the way down to just $1,305, and the next 17 people to do so will be getting a brand new free laptop. All you need to do is use the coupon code TTG121 at checkout. You actually have to enter the code and click apply code in order to get that discount. So by using that coupon code TTG121, you'll get a 41% discount on the price. You'll get a brand new free laptop for joining the family. We also cover the shipping. We do ship globally. If you sign up by midnight tonight, you'll be able to attend Weedapalooza tomorrow, and you can have a chance to win a Tesla or $30,000 on Sunday. If you join on Saturday, you will not be able to attend Weedapalooza, but you will have a chance to win a brand or a brand new Tesla on Sunday. Remember, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, live right here on this YouTube channel. Set your reminders. One lucky TTG member is going to walk away with a brand new car or $30,000 cold hard cash. Guys, you also want to understand there's no upsells into your trading group ever. You pay one price, you get access to every single thing that we have. As a member of True Trading Group, you're going to get access to the top premium trading tools and products because we bundle them all together as part of your membership. Included with that app for paying $13.05, included the Benzinga Pro real-time newsfeed. This is a live breaking up to the second news alert service directly inside of our chat room. This helps you get news before the rest of the crowd. I can't tell you guys how valuable this service actually is. The mods, myself, our members, we use this on a daily basis. You're also getting access to Coach Stream's real-time full book level 2. This shows you all market maker depth in level 2, not just a couple market makers that your broker shows you. Then you're getting also a trade simulator that lets you trade stocks and options with fake money while you practice implementing what you've learned in the courses. Please use the simulator. Prove to yourself you can make money before you start trading with your hard-earned cash. Guys, trading's not easy. It's not a get-rich-quick scheme, all right? You're also going to get access to our Trade Ideas real-time scanner. That's going to show you stocks making new highs, new lows, unusual volume. We'll just basically show you what are the best stocks for you to be trading that'll give you the best chance to profit. It's broken down by small cap, mid cap, large cap, depending on what it is that you like to trade. Then you're also getting our Trading View Pro charting software included free with your membership. This is one of the most commonly used charting softwares by active traders today. It is yours free with your membership. Just use coupon code TTG121. You'll get the 41% discount, and you'll be getting a brand new laptop. The next 17 people to do so will be getting a brand new free laptop. Then, folks, at least 10 easy to follow, actionable real-time trade alerts per week from a community of traders currently sporting an 83% win rate. We are fully transparent in TTG. We keep a trading history journal on our website that literally tracks every buy and every sell that all of our moderators make. So you can track and see all the buys, all the sells, all the wins, all the losses, all the break-evens, and you can see exactly how you'd be performing had you been following along with the trades that are alerted inside of chat. Then you're getting one small private study group as well. This is your chance to really get individualized attention, interact with TTG moderators and members, get help with lessons and topics that you're struggling with. Then you've got the courses. The courses, guys, it's a 17-course curriculum. It's a simplified version of the stuff that I learned working at the hedge fund. They're broken down into beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, courses on options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto. There's even that course I told you about how to trade in a down market. All these courses are included with your membership. They all come in text and video format, whichever is easier for you to learn. There are no special VIP or pro courses that cost more money. When you join, you get access to every single course that we have. You're also getting access to our video library. This is in addition to the courses. There's a video library that has over 100 hours of additional educational video content. Some topics that are covered, these are workshops that the moderators and I cover, like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO and have confidence pulling the trigger, just to name a couple. And then, of course, you guys get access to the chat room. The chat room, it's not Discord or anything like that. It's our own proprietary software. The moderators and I share our screen. You see what we see. We're live on the microphone, talking you through our trades, telling you what we're doing before we do it. I came on the mic and I tell everybody what I'm going to do before I actually do it. So it's very easy for you guys to follow along with our trades. You can also send us private messages. The moderators, you can message us in chat, ask us questions. We're there with you the whole day. We're not just gone after 2 hours. We're there pre-market all the way till after the market closes, answering questions, identifying opportunity, and calling out all of our trades. Guys, listen up. Take advantage of this coupon code because between now and August, we're walking our price up from $13.05 to over $2,000. It's very important in life to know your value, and we know our membership is worth way more than $1,300. Let me put this into perspective for you, because if you did not join TTG, but you're like, man, that Benzinga newsfeed sounds cool, I want that, and you go to Benzinga, they're going to charge you $1,400 a year. That's more than your entire membership at True Trading Group, and you get the Benzinga newsfeed free with your membership. That full book level 2 from QuoteStream that shows you all market maker depth, $990 a year free with your membership. The trade simulator, $300 a year free with your membership. TradingView's premium level charting software, $600 a year free with your membership. Just those 4 services, if you paid for them on your own, they'd cost you over $3,200 a year. They are all included when you use coupon code TTG121. Get yourself a 41% discount. And now the next 16 people to use that coupon code are going to get themselves a brand new free laptop. Everyone give a big warm welcome to Abdish Shakur. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. Everybody give a big warm welcome. Give a big warm welcome to Shakur. So we got 16 laptops left, guys. Use coupon code TTG121. Get the 41% discount. If you sign up by midnight tonight, you can attend Weedapalooza tomorrow, and you can have a chance to win 30 grand or a Tesla this Sunday. Lock in. Use that coupon code right now, guys. It's our goal to disrupt this entire industry. In order to do so, we need to provide insane value and results at a price substantially less than any of our so-called competitors. And you know what? Speaking of results, oh, my laptop is about to die, so let me just plug my laptop in here real quick. Guys, speaking of results, I want to know if you're a member of True Trading Group. If you're a member of True Trading Group and you're making money and becoming a better trader, I want you to type the number 1 in chat right now, sound off, let them know. If you're not a member, don't pay attention to me. Pay attention to the comments that are going to come through chat right now. These are TTG members that are making money, becoming better traders because of True Trading Group. There's no difference between them and you. Okay? There is no difference between them and you. They found True Trading Group the same way you did. A live stream. If they can do it, so can you. Look at all these number 1s coming through chat. Look at all these number 1s coming through chat. What kind of laptop? We've got either Acer, HP, Dell, Asus, or Lenovo. Those are the different type of laptops that we get our hands on. All right. So the next 16 people to use coupon code TTD121, you'll get the 41% discount and you'll get the brand new laptop. All right. Guys, this isn't a sales gimmick. Our price of our membership is going to be up over 2K before you know it. To put that into perspective for you, it comes out to like just over $3.50 a day. That's literally less than I spend on my venti cold brew from Starbucks. My venti cold brew from Starbucks is about $4.50 a day. You can get access to the TTG platform for an entire year for less than a cup of coffee a day. You'll also get the free laptop, and you'll get a chance to win a Tesla or $30,000 this Sunday. All you have to do is be a member. That's it. Be a member, and you can be part of the giveaway to win 30 grand or a Tesla. What I would also like to do, my TTG fam, those of you that are still on the live, guys, I want to know how long it took you to make back your membership fee. Sound off, comment in chat right now. If you're a member of True Trading Group, how long did it take to make back your membership fee? My girl April, 2 to 3 days. Jason Walkenbach, 3 weeks. Predicting charts, 1 day. Lynn Wright, 1 month, trading conservatively. 2 weeks for Seymour Profit. 2 months for Mark McFarlane. 1 trade for Chris Kovac. 2 weeks for Keith R. 1 trade for Robert Alvarado. 4 months for Diane Fig, and she started with a $100 account. 3 weeks for Willard. 10 days for Get Low Q. 1 day for Brent Beavers. 5 days for Tamina. 1 day for Jenny Wonder. 1 trade for Elon Muscat. 1 week for Edgar, and he started with a $500 account. Kevin Rockhill made 33% of the membership today. in his first trade with True Trading Group. Kevin, great job. Really great job. All right, guys, so there you guys have it. You guys can see, I don't need to read all these comments. It's important for you guys to read them. I think it's best when you hear from our teaching members themselves instead of just me. Guys, we're also 5-star rated on Trustpilot. I encourage, invite, and welcome you all to go check out our Trustpilot. Over 1,300 people have taken the time to write us a review. I encourage you to go read all of them. All right, we are 5-star rated. All right, guys, the price of our membership, it's going up. The free laptops, they're not going to last. They'll be gone before Sunday. So you guys, like I said, you want to use that coupon code TTG121, get the 41% discount. The price also goes up Sunday night. And you guys, the next 16 people will get the free laptop. Adam, pull it up real quick. Guys, you actually have to enter coupon code TTG121 and click apply code to get the discount. And when you're at the checkout cart, if you see a laptop in your checkout, that means you're getting one of the 16 laptops. If you go to your checkout and there is no laptop, that means we have sold out of laptops. All right, that means we have sold out if you guys go there and their laptop is not in your checkout cart. Also, last but not least, if you're still on the fence, I'll make your mind up for you right now. Because I'm going to offer you all a money back guarantee. I'm dead serious. Here's the deal. I'm so confident in our program and the education, the community, and the platform that we've created for traders. I see the success our members are having. Over 80% of our members are successful, meaning they're making money or becoming better traders. Because of that, I can offer you this money back guarantee with confidence. I stand behind our program. I put my money where my mouth is. So if you're willing to put in a little bit of an effort, go through all the courses, pass the quizzes, attend one private study group. That's it. You do those 3 things. And if you don't make back your membership fee, which today is $1,305, if you don't make that back at least once during your membership, I'll give you a full refund. Dead serious. That is how much I believe that with a little bit of work, this can and will work for you. How do I know that? Because I see what my members are doing. I see it. We are constantly surveying our members. We are constantly figuring out who's doing success, who's having success, who's not, who's making what, like who's happy, who's not. We're constantly surveying our members so we can always make sure that we're bettering the user experience on our platform and to make sure that our members are continuously getting value from their membership. And if our members were just consistently losing money, I'd be a complete fool to offer you a money back guarantee. So again, guys, use coupon code TTG121. Everything I'm saying to you is on the website. You know, you're getting exactly what I'm saying. You'll get the 41% discount. You'll get the opportunity to attend Weedapalooza if you sign up by midnight tonight. And if you sign up by Saturday at midnight, you will have a shot at winning a brand new Tesla with $30,000 this Sunday. And you're going to get that money back guarantee. So use that coupon code, guys. Last but not least, if you guys if you guys are still on the fence, we do have a 1-week trial. You guys can go to ttgthree.com. That is ttgthree.com to sign up for a 1-week trial. It's only $3. We charge $3 just to make sure you're a real person. You get access to everything for 1 week, guys. Well, you get access to our chat room, our Benzinga news feed, our analyst report section and stock profile section, our trade ideas scanner, and you guys get 3 sample courses included as well. Danny, my man, welcome to the TTG family. Danny, welcome, welcome, welcome. That is now 15 laptops left. 15 laptops left, folks. They are not going to last. Use coupon code TTG121, get that price of just $13.05, knocks it down 41%. Okay, there you go, guys. That's it. There you have it. Thanks for joining me tonight. Make sure to use that code. I'll see you guys this Sunday. Set your reminders, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Someone is going to be $30,000 richer or is going to drive away in a brand new Tesla. I can't wait. I love doing these giveaways. They're so much fun. Have a great weekend. I'll see you guys all on Sunday night. Thanks for joining me, guys. Later.